What's happening? Good morning, everybody. I'm Jose Reynoso, your Azteca Health Man. How's it going? All right, we got Mr. GCP11 over here on Instagram. How you doing, homie? You're first today on Instagram, and then we have Cello Pist. Okay, you're number one over here on TikTok. Right on. Welcome. Appreciate that. We got more people joining in. Christina, thank you, baby. Liz. Liz. Christina, I sent you a gift. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that very much. All right. Thank you very much. Good morning, handsome. Really? Don't make me blush, baby. Thank you very much. Okay, two dope pieces. Better connection, my guy. Órale, vato. Thanks, two dopey. Well, I guess it's right now. It's a good connection. Thank you very much. We're up in the mountains. This is wine country up in Sonoma County. This is Geyserville, California. We're up in the mountains where the geysers are at. All right? All right. All right. Cristina Medina dice, yeah. Always. Always. Thank you, babe. From my allergies. Oh, I see. Well, you know what? Right now, it's the Cristina. Right now, there's a lot of allergies out here because it's gonna be spring basically, right? There's spring. All the trees are coming back to life. There's a lot of wildflowers coming out. You know, there's a lot of allergies going around because of all the pollen. Okay, so if you people are allergic to that, take your medicine if you're gonna be going out in nature like this. There's a lot of pollen in the air everywhere. Right on, Mother Nature at work, right? It's well, actually, my mom's always telling me that it's not Mother Nature. My mom's always telling me that it's God, making the world go round. Thank you very much. Mr. GCP11 one says, "What's up, my brother? Right now, there's a few clouds, a couple airplanes up there, a few birds flying around, and all is good, Holmes. Órale, let's over here. Cut by Nilo dice, ¿qué onda, tío? Sobrino, ¿ya le dijiste hello a tu tía? Eso. Those are my favorite sobrinos, los que me saludan a sus tías. Right on, Holmes. Thanks. Shirley C. Good morning, handsome. Thank you, Shirley. Love that, baby. Appreciate that. And thank you for the gifts, mama. 420 California dice, I'm back on break, tío. Saludos desde Central Cali. Órale, well, shouts out to all Central Cali, especially for you, sobrino. 420 California. Órale, vato. Cristina Medina dice, tell your mom to pray for me. Okay, Cristina, but you know what? My mom's not here right now. I'll tell you what you can do, though, baby. You can watch us in the morning, because that's when I'm at my mom's house. And if you're there, remind me, and then I could tell her right there on the spot. But you know what? My mom, she prays for all of our Azteca Health viewers, okay? Because my mom, she loves the Azteca Health Man show, and she's part of it. So she prays for all of you that watch us. Excuse me?
So far your plate?
Yeah. Okay? Thank you, Christina. Okay, C51 Rick says, good morning, bro. I love watching the live. Really? Órale. Thanks, man. You know what? That makes me feel good when when you, my viewers, tell me, that you like watching me. So that's why I try to do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? So today, this is what we're gonna be doing. Okay, we got Lorenos Camara says, hey, how's your day going? It's going great. Okay, dice aquí Chepti. Órale, Don Ramon. Gracias, Holmes. Appreciate that. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to explain what we're doing today, okay? So you get an idea why I drink Azteca Heal, okay? God willing, Azteca Heal is going to become America's #1 energy drink and the world, okay? Because it's made out of all natural plants, okay? So it's all healthy. It tastes great unlike other drinks like Monster Energies, 5-hour drinks. All those things taste terrible, honestly. But my Azteca Heal tastes great. So I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing, okay? So you guys can enjoy the show. Here we go. This is what it is. Okay, so we're going to be mixing concrete mix, okay? We have a few yards here of concrete mix. We have all the Portland cement, and we have our water set up and everything. We got a vibrator here ready to go. So when we're pouring in the concrete, it consolidates the water. Okay, so yeah. Good morning. I miss you. I miss you this morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Araceli, because today I had to leave a little bit earlier. I had to go get some material. We have a few yards of concrete mix here, baby. And then we got all the Portland to mix it. We got our concrete mixer right there. My friend, my home's here. He's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hope you're ready. So if you're on your break or whatever, órale, saludos. Okay, you guys. So we got our concrete mix there. We got our concrete machine right next to it. Our water's ready to go. Vibrator's here. I'm ready. My homeboy right here is ready. And so we're gonna show you how to mix concrete here at the job site. Okay, I could have gotten a pump, you know, I could have gotten a pump and a truck delivered and all that, but that takes a lot of money. Okay, so I'm showing you the tough way to do it, to tough it out. Lunchtime, orale. You know what I mean? I could have saved a lot of money, you know, getting the concrete here delivered. Okay, that's a few $100s. Then getting a pump to come out here and pump it for you. Okay, that's about 450 bucks, 500 bucks. Okay, so by the time you do all that, okay, you're looking at about 1,500 bucks just to get it done. Okay, plus the material that it's gonna take to to do the work. Okay, so me and my homie here, we're gonna show you how to do it, two-man team. Okay, that's why we drink our Azteca Hill. All right, he said lunchtime. Orale. Edgar says you need a Mexican hard hat. Send me one, Edgar, and I'd be happy to wear it. Or send me the money, I'll buy it and I'll wear it. And I'll throw you shouts out. All right, thank you very much. Few raza will do it for cheap. Few raza will do it for cheap. I am raza, and I'm doing it because it's part of my job. Órale. El güero dice, saludos, don Ramón. Gracias, el güero. Batman says, nice mustache. Thanks, almost appreciate that, homie. Okay, Mini says, two-man teams, my favorite. Really? All right. Thank you, Mini. Gracias. Edgar, what's your Cash App? Okay, I'm going to send it to you right now. And if you don't send it, I'm never going to give it to you again. All right, here it is. And if you do send me the money, I will wear it. Okay? Here we go. My Cash App is... Give me a second. Okay, for anybody else that would like to do a donation also, you know what I mean? I would be happy to receive donations. If you want to send me money for a hard hat from Russia, or as long as I can get it, I'll buy it, I'll wear it. Okay, here it is. This is my Cash App. Edgar Bautista, here it is. It's, I don't know if you can see it because I think the camera's backwards, but you can take a screenshot and then just flip the picture and you can see it. It says $ Azteca Health Show. Okay? $ Azteca Health Show. Send me the money, Edgar. These hats here are 65 bucks. Okay? That's how much I paid for this one. I bought two of them, so it was like 150 bucks with delivery and all that. So if you want me to buy a Mexican flag one or whatever, I'll buy it. I'll show it to you, and then I'll wear it right here proudly on your behalf. Órale. There you go. Simón dice aquí, Big Harv. Thanks, Harv. Bandit Films. Where do you live? I live in Santa Rosa, California. I'm a concrete finisher, Local 300, says Edgar. What city, Holmes? What city? And shouts out to Local 300 out there, to the concrete finishers. On behalf of Edgar. What Edgar? Looks like Cali. It is Cali. This is Northern California. This is Geyserville, California. Adrian, yes, I have done it, and it's not easy. It's hard labor. No culiere persona lo hace. No cualquier persona lo hace. Yes, pero nosotros sí. Por eso I'm going to show you that, you know, we're not scared of hard work. I could have gotten a pump and all that. And it's a lot of money, but with a little bit of elbow grease, you know, strength, my Azteca heel, my camarada down here, we're ready to go, man. We're not here to play. Shout out to the pretty ladies, by the way, for getting your Azteca heel on the TikTok shop now, Amazon online, Flip, AztecaHill.com, and Walmart online. Órale. But now you can get it on the TikTok shop. Okay, you guys, a couple more here, and then I'm gonna get to work, okay? Because I can sit here and tell you all about it, but then it's not gonna get done. Okay, Taz, this Keith says, imagine $500. Well, send them, make it a reality. Don't talk about it, do it. Thank you very much. Taz says, do, 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 do. What, hang up, man, you guys are going way too fast. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Taz says, I got some Dollar Tree coupon. Is that acceptable? Sure, whatever works. You know what I mean? Money is money. And there, I shop at the Dollar Tree all the time, also, sir. You know, there's a lot of stuff there that I buy. So thank you very much. That would help. All right. Okay, got it, bro. Says Edgar. Órale, vato. You send me that cash, and I'll get that hard hat for you. Okay, and I'll wear it proudly, Holmes. Yo también por eso traigo aquí mi nopal, mira. ¿Sí ves? Un mexicano lo puede ver. So, yo me gusta la hard hats americanos porque a mí me encanta vivir aquí. Thank you very much. Hello from what? From where? From Petaluma. Hey, I used to live in Petaluma. Man, I grew up in Petaluma. I know anything and everything that you need to know about Petaluma. Okay, I used to live there through grammar school, through high school and stuff. So I grew up in Petaluma. I grew up in the dairies up there. I grew up on the Corda Dairy, up on Chileno Valley Road. Yeah, I also grew up on the Azevedo Dairy, right there on Pepper Road. Okay, and other little ranches here and there and in town and stuff. So yeah, shout out to Drew Ski 63 from Petaluma, California, one of my hometowns. Love the Petaluma people. Thank you very much. And I want you to know, guys, that people in Petaluma had a big influence on the way I was raised up. You know what I mean? It wasn't easy growing up as a child there, but Petaluma people made it a lot easier. You know, it's they helped out and to kind of like mold into the man that I am today. Thank you very much, by the way. Alonso dice good morning. Órale, Alonso. Sánchez, saludos Azteca. Gracias, Sánchez. Cognini Joe says, Local 780 Cement Masons, New York, Happy Friday. Órale, vato. Mira, you tell those vatos out there in that union, I'm also a mason. I'm a block mason, tile mason, brick, concrete, all that. So I'm a master mason. I've been doing this for 30 years. Shout out to the local 780 Cement Masons, New York. Órale. Thanks, Holmes. Good morning. Always love seeing you. Thank you. Really? Good energy this morning. Always love seeing you. Thank you, Graciela Madero, mamacita. Love you, baby. Muchas gracias. Okay, you guys, let me see. Thank you, moderator Texas Cowboy, for muting Big C for being rude, probably. Thank you very much. All right, sup, homie. Dice aquí Maria Ortega, mamacita. Thank you, Mari. Thank you for the gifts. Jessica, hello, how are you? Looks nice. Area behind you. Okay, this is Northern California. We're in Geyserville, California. This is all wine country. I don't know if you can see it, but all those are grape fields out there. And then we're up in the mountains where the geysers are at. All right, moving on. Your mom had to do a lot. Yeah, my mom's a busy woman, as you can see, raising vatos like me. Rick says, what's the two-arm wrestling mean? Well, it's because see, sometimes some of my viewers, they give me they comment positive stuff and then they put on the arm thing like that. So I just kind of do that because they do that, you know what I mean? If they do that, I'll go, yes, thank you very much. And some people, they'll put on a thumb like this, or some people will peace sign. So I do that because, it's positive vibes. Órale. That's right, dice aquí Connie Joe. Tell those vatos catch some shade, home. Órale. El jefe. Mi barrio es primero. All right, you guys, remember, your barrio, you got to keep it safe. Bring money to it, keep it safe, and everything's going to be just great. Okay. Ayobichi. Hey. Laugh out loud. The guy in the back fighting the hose. Well, see, we're getting set up. Once we get all set up and everything, we're gonna go at it. So I'm just gonna let the video play. I'm gonna put on some music for you, and then you guys can check us out work. He's got everything under control though.
What is it?
Oh, this lady, Ayo Richie, it says, laugh out loud. The guy in the back fighting with the hose. He's gotta master it. We're professional. ¿Verdad, all right, moving on. Hack source. Dice, Purepecha Health is a better name because you are Purepecha. Don't worry about that, hack source. Did you tell your tia I said hello? Now that is more important, okay?
And your sobrino for me.
And your sobrinas for my primo right here, Holmes. Forget about that. Mira, you know what you should do, Holmes? Go to the TikTok shop, get your stick of heel, support that way. All right, better vibes, like Chicana vibes. How you doing, mama? Good morning to you. You Mexican? What do you think? Okay, are you the boss? Well, I don't know, but if I'm not, you better not be watching me be here talking to you, right? Don't worry about that. TD, TRD Sports. Dice, qualified immunity hard to break like a Toyota. Órale, vato. Money says, ponte a las pilas. Aquí está, mira, estas son más que pilas, ¿ok? Tú ponte a disfrutar más y alegar menos. Viejo pa viejo. All right. Yeah, right. All right. All right. Ponte las pilas. Gracias, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Money, for the gifts. I appreciate that. And remember, you guys, I just make little jokes, so don't take it to the heart. Okay, no se agüiten. Yo en veces hago chistecitos nomás. So, I disculpe. Let's go. McChicken7 says, the famous helmet guy. Really? Am I really famous? Nah. How come you haven't? How come your tia hasn't watched my show? Make sure you tell her, okay? Thank you very much. All right, you guys. You guys are going fast again. Let me see. Hey, compa. So, are you the one that invented Azteca Health? No, I'm just Jose Reynoso, your Azteca Health man. Get yours on TikTok shop. Thank you very much, Jose. Okay, dice aquí Salares. You ain't no vato loco. I'm gonna mute this fool, because obviously he's watching wrong channel. Okay, guy, sorry, thank you. I'm gonna mute you, because you obviously ain't a fan, so thank you and bye-bye. There you go. See how easy that was? Now I don't have to argue with that vato. All right, moving on. Reckless says, that's what's up. Thanks, Reckless. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. Sylvester says, Velasquez, dice, have you seen all the Cheech and Chong movies? I've seen them all. When I was a little kid, I used to record them on two VHS. You know what I mean? I used to have two VHS with the cables on the back, and then I would buy blank tapes. So every time my brothers or, because I was a little kid in those days, so my older brothers, they would rent Cheech and Chong movies like that. So what I would do is I would copy them, okay? I would copy them, and so we had them in our house all the time. We used to watch them over and over and over and over again. That's one of the reasons why I like my mustache, and I talk funny sometimes, because I always wanted to be like Cheech. You know what I mean? I always wanted to have a nice brocha like that, walk like him, talk like him. Obviously, that didn't work out, but yes, he's my hero. Thank you, TDS Sports. Chicano V says, stay safe, carnal, from Houston, Texas. Órale, Chicano V. Thanks, Holmes. Thank you for the gifts, TRD Sports. TR Sports says, you made me cry with your jokes. Really? All right. Well, don't cry. Dry your eye. Here comes your mother with those two little guys. Thanks, Holmes. All right, Chicano V. Stay safe, carnal, from Austin, Texas. Thanks, Holmes. All right, you guys are going pretty fast again. I'm sorry, can't keep up. Deb says, hi, Deb. How you doing, babe? Richie E. How did you learn English? By going to school. All right, thank you very much. Garcia Madero. Isn't it obvious, Holmes? Come on, dude. You are very handsome and very beautiful. Really? All right. Thank you, baby. ¿Ya está?
Goes down a little bit, but
That's good enough, huh?
good enough.
All right, so My primo here, he got everything all set up. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna put on some music now, okay? So let's do a song request. We're gonna put on a song request. Whoever can answer my question first, I'll put on your jams for you while you guys can watch us work. All right? All right. I got banned from your life for a joke. Oh, well, see, sometimes my moderators, they mute or ban people because sometimes they think you're being mean to me. And since they like my show and everything, they want to keep it cool and smooth. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes it depends on the joke, or you know what I mean? So, orale. Well, I'm glad you're back, though. Alright, moving on here. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. Are you being nice to your brother every day? You are from, where are you from, homie? I'm from Santa Rosa, California, homes. You want to keep it smooth. That's right. They want to keep it smooth. Okay, so don't take it to the heart if one of my mediators mutes you or stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just watch what you say. Most likely, most of the time, if you're trying to insult me, you know what I mean. They're gonna mute you right away. If it's really mean, you're out of here. Órale. Chicano David. Órale, David Torres. Gracias, man. New hard hat. Yeah, do you like it? Ya ponte a trabajar, dice aquí Mesa Rodríguez. ¿A ti quién te está preguntando, pues, primo? ¿Quién te echó el 20 o el 10? Viejo papieco. Okay, moving on. I like your hard hat. Hey, thanks, Queen B. Appreciate that, baby. At your service, Your Highness. All right, you guys, lunch break. All right, I'm glad you're gonna enjoy your lunch. I'm gonna put on some music here, okay? I'm gonna turn off Facebook here because there's Facebook. I need a phone for my music, and I forgot my other phone, so I'm gonna have to turn somebody off, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. So let's take a vote. Who votes TikTok off? Hmm?
Here comes the music on here.
Yeah? All right. All right, check it out, man. My primo, he volunteered his phone for some music. Órale. Mesa Facebook. Okay. Okay, so I got another phone now, okay? I have my other phones in my truck, but they're all dead. So we're going to use this one. All right, I'm going to put on this one first. I'm going to ask a question. When I come back, whoever answered the right answer, I'll put on your jams. All right, that's fair. Okay, here we go. The question is, on a scale of 1 to 100, how much do you like the Azteca Health Man show with Jose Reynoso, your Azteca Health Man? All right, from 1 to 100. First person to get it right, I'll play your jams. For right now, I'm going to play this.
Dedicate this song to my partner, soul partner, Mr. Duck Sound, better known as Sir Douglas Quintet from San
Remember
Antonio.
that.
Wherever you are, brother.
I'll be right back, okay? Here we go.
I'm sandwiched between the two generations. I'm helping to give caregiver responsibilities to my dad.
All right, here we go. That doesn't go into that doesn't go into like up here. This is just for the bonding. He's already got one right here. You see it, right?
That one already has one, huh?
This one already has one right here. We're gonna put the next one up here.
So the next one is after this one.
Yeah, so all this board, we're just gonna put it kind of like up to here.
Salivero.
Hey, check it out. I got my little shirt all dirty. All right. One. Like about there. Gotta go down at the same time. Ya para allá, we can take our time. Tell you guys, I'm gonna take a break. All right, everybody, thank you for being here. Appreciate that very much. We're gonna take a small break. All right, here we go. Yeah, okay, everybody, check it out. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a little break right now. We're gonna keep working. Thank you very much. Remember, don't forget to get your Azteca heel now on the TikTok shop. So you can keep going like this. Damn. All right, you guys, we're gonna take a break. Thank you very much. Till the 5 minutes, maybe 10. Bye. Rabbit says, Cheech Marin. All right, thanks, Rabbit. I'll be back in a bit. Thank you very much. I'll be back, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it.